Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Shelby, and today I am so excited to be talking to you guys all about tacos. Just kidding. We're gonna be talking all about The Women Code, which is an awesome book that I just finished reading. It is by Alisa Vitti, who is basically a holistic nutritionist and practitioner, and she really went into depth about writing all about how to balance your hormones in this day and age, and I love it. You guys should seriously go and buy this book. It is 5 stars. Before I even review it, I'm telling you, go buy this book. I'm gonna link it in the description. You can get it on Amazon for like 16 bucks. So cheap, and it is so worth it because I learned a lot of new things, even as a nutritionist myself, and going to school and learning in depth about hormones in the human body. This really like, it was just an eye-opener for me, especially about like our cycle. And I just thought, you know, get my period and that's it, but she's really explaining that our cycle is through the whole month. So go buy this book. It is awesome, and we're gonna talk about it right now. What Alisa used to struggle with was PCOS, so polycystic ovarian syndrome, and she was trying so many different avenues like cleansing and going to naturopathic doctors and, you know, eating healthy and doing all this good stuff, but her PCOS wasn't going away until she really studied the human body and hormones, and she realized that, you know, there are certain things that are essential for balancing hormones, and now she's PCOS free and helping so many other women be free of so many hormonal imbalances that are going on today. So what I found really interesting is that she goes in depth and kind of gives some stats, and I love stats because they just really freak me out and they're interesting. So she goes, 20 million women suffer from PCOS, fibroids, endometriosis, painful, difficult, heavy periods, and thyroid and adrenal issues. It's a crazy amount of people. 1 in 9 women suffer from PCOS. Wow. That's insane. Yeah, I dog-eared like every single page of this book because it's so good. So I don't even know which page it is because they're all like folded down. Oh, here it is. Okay. So she goes through 5 of the top reasons that, you know, we as women nowadays struggle with hormonal imbalance. So one of them is mismanaged blood sugar. So our blood sugar levels are not stable. Overexertion of our adrenals, so stress. Congestion through the pathways of elimination, so, you know, constipation. Liver congestion, a lifestyle that works against the patterns of our menstrual cycle, and separation from our feminine energy. So being content and, you know, confident in who we are. So she really goes through that, which I thought was really interesting. And she has some symptoms that helps you to decode if you are really hormonally imbalanced. Because a lot of women that I talk to, they're like, oh, my hormones, they're balanced. I'm like, no girl, they're not. So anyways, she gave some symptoms, and just super simple symptoms that, you know, you wouldn't like. Carb cravings, sugar and chocolate cravings, okay, those are obvious, but like reliance on coffee, soda, energy drinks, consuming more than 3 alcohol-based drinks per week, skipping meals, anxiety, insomnia, waking up during sleep, headaches, low libido,
facial body hair, weight gain, hypothyroidism, oily skin, bloating and water retention, acne, dandruff, eczema, hair loss, constipation,
body odor, night sweats, and then she says some cycle symptoms as well. So mood swings, PMS, which I checked off, by the way. Irregular cycles, fibroids, ovarian cysts, cystic breasts, breast tenderness, PCOS, unexplained infertility, cramps, heavy periods, painful periods, missing periods, migraines, depression. So what her solution is for all of this is to basically understand your 4 cycles. So she's saying you have 4 different cycles during your month of your menstrual cycle. So there's the follicular phase and the luteal phase. So the first phase is actually your follicular phase. So this happens right after your period. And basically she goes through, so your hormone focus, your body focus, your lifestyle focus, your food focus, and your exercise focus. So she has five different things that you should really focus on during this part of your cycle. And I really liked it because it was very simplistic and, you know, very well laid out. It wasn't overwhelming. I mean, obviously in the beginning when, you know, you read a book with a lot of information like this, it does get overwhelming, but It also is very encouraging because you know you can change your hormones to balance them and to feel so much better. So she recommends all the foods for your cycle. So they're all in a very convenient chart. So the foods that you should, and I found this actually really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. For example, grains. On your follicular phase, you should have oats, barley, rye, ovulation, amaranth, corn. So it's just different grains that you should be having, different vegetables, different fruits. So it's really cool and it's easy to, I found it just simple because it was all laid out. It was your exercise recommendations and lifestyle recommendations. Certain times of your cycle, you're more creative. At certain times of your cycle, you're antisocial. You don't want to go anywhere. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so neat. Like I'm looking through this, I'm like, I can totally relate because like certain parts of my cycle, I just don't even want to see anybody. So, I mean, that's normal, guys. If you're trying to get pregnant or to enhance your fertility, she'll go through that section. And just a section if you have no sex drive. So she really helps you know, choose certain foods for that, supplements. So I thought it was a great book overall and I would give it 5 stars. 10 stars. 10 stars. No, 5 stars. Go buy this book, read it. You're gonna learn so much about your body, so much about your hormones. I mean, I've only told you some of it. It's already long enough, guys. You know I already talked too much. Oh, and something really important that I actually did forget to say. Toxins from our personal care are huge for imbalancing hormones. So I haven't really gone into too much detail with this yet, but I will be in the next coming video. But just really reading your labels and your skincare products. So this is one of the biggest things that really motivated me to start Shelby Naturals and to get into health and nutrition is, you know, realizing all the toxic chemicals in our skincare, our body care, everything that we're putting on our body. We need to be conscious and we need to really read the labels because these chemicals, they really imbalance the hormones. So something really important. But yeah, that's my last little smidgen tip there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up. Comment below if you guys have any questions. If you have read this book, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts, love to hear your comments, and if you have any book recommendations that I can read next, please comment below and hit subscribe so we can all stay connected, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.